today. My name is Victoria, and as you can tell, I'm a little bit awkward right now because this is new for me. This is what I'm feeling called to do, is to start speaking through, I guess, YouTube. It's been coming up for several years, so maybe I'm a little slow to this shift, possibly, or that I'm growing in my relationship with spirit. So things, learning to be discerning and discerning the information that's coming through. So it's going to take me a moment here just to clear because I'm very new to this, and I'm not used to staring at myself. I mean, I'm looking at the camera and I can see myself. So if I could see people, this would be a little bit of a different experience, but being that it's not possible to reach into, well, erase limitation. Anything is possible. However, to feel the calling of reaching to more people, it's going to take an outlet like this. So, hello, my name is Victoria, and I'm here to assist in the shifting, and I'm here to assist in the development, and also rewiring or unlearning, rewiring the brain, unlearning, having our body, mind, and soul align for this purpose and time. Namaste. Hello. Peace, peace, peace. Okay, so for the focus topic of today, I would like to focus on this shift happening in the midst of now, which is August 2019. I'd like to say one shift and we're done, but this shift's been going on, shiftings have been going on for quite some time now. This began last year when I felt the call. Doesn't mean that the shifts weren't happening before that and unconsciously for me, so probably, most likely. However, beginning in this new awakening happened this process of being called. So if anyone out there is feeling this kind of inward, like deeper connection to metaphysical, or deeper connection to the spiritual, or deeper connection to the supernatural, or witnessing miracles, or seeing the so maybe draw to the laws of attraction, or thought, what you think is what or what you feed into, and what your intake and what your output, and all these different elements of thoughts and our emotions. However, I think that's wonderful. But in the essence of growth and development and rewiring, it's going to go deeper, because if you think about this process, if you're in the middle of shifting, it's not the best time to make a decision. If we're shifting from, we're in purging and we're in realigning and we're in cleansing and clearing. To me, the first thing to do is think emptiness here, or empty to be filled with the spirit. I'm not so much resonant, me personally, I don't know about you, you feel as you resonate, but to resonate with, I forgot my train of thought. Oh, yeah, that's the point. We want to empty our minds. It literally just happened as I'm going to speak at the energy. It just came in and it's like, that's the point. So it's not the best time to attract your mental attractions. It is the best time to clear and go down to the deepest level, your subconscious, deep, deep, deep down in the roots. Okay? Deep, deep down in the roots. So if you want to be awakened during purging, my suggestion is go deep, deep, deep down to your roots. And you work down, go, go, go. Take a plunger if you must. Like if you got a thick thought stuck here, or a thick emotion stuck here, and it's in your energy body, and it's not resonating. Transform. Transmute. You immediately transmute the energy. All you have to do is set the intention to clear it. Clear. Go. Past life stuff, clear it. Go. Like a plunger. You're plunging it so it will flow. That's it. There's not so much effort involved. Really, spirit comes through. Spirit guides. You play. All you gotta do is pick up the plunger and agree. All you gotta do is agree with spirit. All you gotta do is agree in that moment. All you gotta do is be there, accept, and love, and trust, and unconditionally. Once you're in that unconditional, everything happens. Miracles happen. Supernatural happen, and all of that. So it's not something we're trying to attract. It's actually something that's already here and we're gonna be in alignment with. So that's the most beautiful thing that we ever could realize during the awakening of actually being conscious through our purge, is that you're plunging out. So you don't want to put something in right now. You know, so if this is a block, let's imagine this is some part of your body. So my suggestion is meditate on what parts of your body are feeling achy, unresolved, and in lack of peace. Right here for me, like personally, this support. Okay, so show you my small frame, but anyway, the point is support. So my heart is feeling need of support because this is heart energy. This fifth dimension is heart energy. So I still exist among those who may work in the head energy. Then you have to step back, and to get out of blame, you go, I'm still working in head energy then. If it's in my reality, I'm still working on my subconscious stuff. So I only speak of which victories that have been achieved, which transformations that I've experienced already. I will speak for on YouTube. I will speak of how to directly go through that from my own perspective. You find your own method. I 100%, no matter what I'm doing, working with essential oils, working with channeling, working with expressing, working with transmuting, working with all these different things. In conscious awareness, that's what I'm saying. We want to be in the place where our supernatural gifts and our alignment into the highest will and purpose of the divine shift right now is to actually know what your skills are on your spiritual gifts and talents. There's many different things. We're old souls, we're starseeds, we're light workers, we're this. I don't like putting these names on any of this stuff. But at the same time, there are important essence, and you can find out all about this stuff. But the point is, and I agree with also, I have two favorite YouTubers right at the moment that have, because of their energy connection, I don't know what it is, but it has inspired me to overcome one of the main blockages that I've been experiencing in my root, which is complete shyness. I mean, my creative side, everything spirit has been almost like I can remember the supernatural experiences from being a baby and infant. I did not forget them fully, but traumatic experiences have happened to me that have led to my awakening. Therefore, my point here is, there are other beings who talk about this. So I feel called to reach out during this shift because this is quite an intense shift. So number one, emptiness. Empty your mind, empty your gut, empty everything. Because I mean, honestly, just on a physical plane, here in GMO foods and different processed foods, we're having digestive issues, like so many of us. Yet, I am saying we are now having clear digestive and functioning body, mind, soul, body, mind, all in alignment so that we can raise our vibration. So these are only terms I will use because someone says I have a diagnosis. Okay. Hold that energy right there. All that is saying is that you have a blockage somewhere in your body, is telling you as a communicator, I'm not in alignment here. But then you can say through clearing, you get guidance to higher dimensional energies that will come in and say, I am the victory. And then it'll go, I am healed. Okay, which is a form of law of attraction, yes. But if you want to go deeper, it's connection to reawakening, to remembering who we are, to know our spiritual gifts and talents, and secondary, Sometimes words, I'll just make them up randomly, so that may or may not be correct language. That could be possible, let's say, opportunity for growth for me here, and I'm okay with that. I'm not perfect. Sometimes I unlearn so much that I no longer attach to even like being correct all the time. So this is an ego thing. It's okay. I'm imperfectly perfect, and I suggest everyone else embrace your beautifulness, which may be not perfect to one perception or one perceiving factor or one mind's thought, but to the greater mind's thought, which we all have the potential to be the greater mind, the greater body, the greater soul. Sorry, the sunlight just went out. Like, whoa. In the facing of the dark soul of the night, only to raise in light. Do not be afraid of when the unseen is there, for the unseen will lead you everywhere. And in the palm of my hand resides a light, healing light, hands-on healing light, and also just light. So we're going to work with the light. Sometimes I change the way I speak because it relaxes my body. So when we illuminate with light, we have an opportunity to grow and receive what is the I am victory, the I am healed. So in this time of shift, while we're purging, we're plunging. I'm sorry. It's just a way to like really detail understand how important this is. If a toilet is clogged, you need a plunger. If your insides are clogged with big, thick densities, you will need to plunge them out so that the light can flow through. Okay? Other aspects you'll need to clear. Plunging normally has to do with deeper rooted stuff where you need to and release. Clear will be a thought or something, you just wash that out, let it go, transmute it into the I am healed, I am victory. The great I am presence within you. So today, I would say that while we're shifting through this August month, if you receive a diagnosis, do not hold tight to it. If you receive some bad news, do not dwell over it. And bad news meaning like you hear something bad, just don't dwell over it. Understand that this is part of an awakening process. And as I was saying, inspired by other YouTubers, they will say that this is us remembering who we are. And this is us shifting into our higher dimensions. And this is us shifting to our higher self. Okay, 100%. Namaste. So in this shift, do not hold tight to these things. Remember, they are leaving. You are empty. You are pure. This stuff is going. It might feel like this, and feel like this, and feel like this, but try to let the winds blow in and let the light come in. Let the light shine. Just shine that light on that dark, because it may seem like this is so terrible. My heart aches. My bones break. Oh God, I'm diagnosis. All that kind of emotional stuff. And it takes one to know one. As an empath, I feel many things. So I use them to. Oh, thank you so much for my heart energy. I'm so grateful. You're so darling to take the time to listen. For the insides, I've been going through quite some things. I say, people like, my makeup, I need to put my makeup on before I leave in the morning. Women, no, you don't. Make sure your heart's on. Make sure like your insides are good. Make sure your inner beauty and your light is shining. Number one first, be in alignment. If that's happening, great. If you want to add some makeup to your face, but I would recommend get organic makeup, eat a healthy diet, all those things to keep your body clear and purged. You want to work, because remember, it's like, think about like a brain disease, for example, and I'll use this because, like, for example, Alzheimer's is a plaque on the brain from like a protein that's not breaking down. So in that sense, these things are very thick plaques, okay? So imagine trying to break off something so thick as you forget who you are. I mean, it's like, don't expect much, okay? And it's okay to feel imperfect. If you do not have the most beautiful to one idea in society's perfect perfection of what women beauty is, and this is just for women because I'm a woman. And so the new saying I use, and you can find your own, but for me, like, if I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm working 6 days a week in this very low pay, and then everything is always working out. And I'll stop that thought right there, and I'll go ahead and I'll send the hose on it. This is brain stuff. Brain's like thicker matters, root stuff, plunger. Brain stuff, hose to wash the thought out. Or if it's thick, like a mental disease or a real thick emotional addictions and afflictions and all this stuff, then you need a plunger. Sometimes there to the, and then wash it out and get ready to guard. We're going to plant new seeds. So first we're going to clear out some of that stuff that's like dead, and like when branches fall down and they're all dead and they've got a dead energy in your yard and your beautiful garden, so you want to move those branches so that the life can keep going and the plants can keep growing. So plunge, clear, empty the vessel, and then the light will come in and the energy will shine through. So that's really the simple way to classify or put into, I'm not a big put into boxes person. I mean, it's like, this is from a shift I'm going through. It's like, if I were you, I would check the box. And if I was checking my box, I'd be doing my job. Perfection is an illusion. So imperfectly perfect. I'm creative. I'm inventive. I'm flowing with energy. I'm intuitive. I'm discerning. So for me, it's like I could plan that of yesterday and wrote it down, and plan that of 10 minutes ago, but there's no guarantee I'll stick to that plan if the energy flows elsewhere. That's an interesting growth of experience for me. So I have to learn. So I'm learning if I clear it, it doesn't exist. Okay, so it's like everything's always working out anyway. And I'll say that over and over again. And I said that I work at a therapeutic spa, so I said that to one of the therapists, and I was like, yeah, when things are like, I'll just say everything is always working out, and they're like, it's not obvious with you hold that balance and that grounding energy. So when I heard that, that's what inspired me to reach out more. If I'm at a place that I've been working at for over 15 years, it's a grounding of all this shifting and energies and awakenings. I mean, going and having a past life memory, and then like looking into your past lives, and then go, okay, I feel a lot of energy stuff. So, hi, I am Victoria Lynn Cook in this lifetime, and I am here for guiding but also experiencing in oneness the ascension of the new earth. Like, this is the coolest thing to ever experience. So it's like awakening inside. Woo! So really it's like a party. Imagine it's like we're raising vibrations, we're raising consciousness. Whatever it is that I'm going through is basically for the benefit of all. It's going to raise the consciousness. I'm in! Let's do it! I am victory! And everything is always working out. So remember, do not hold tight to any logical mental thing like a diagnosis, or just not right now. I'm not saying don't go to a doctor, and I'm not saying don't look at that as a realistic value. But do remember, if you're spiritual or into, that kind of thing, Christ, or Yeshua, has said, my people say what it is, but call it what it be, like what you want it to be. Now, I say my own interpretation of that scripture. And if you look at that even on a different plane, if you're not like, oh, I'm open to that. Okay, that's cool. I am, but you do what you want to do. I'm not at all. And I'm here to inspire, not conform. I'm here to inspire, not conform. So just want to get that across. This is an experience. This is an awakening. This is the salvation in my heart. This is what I'm experiencing in the shift of the heart energy. This is a wonderful experience. And so I'm learning techniques that will unlearn, rewire, and work with mental stuff. Emotional stuff can also be mental stuff. So these purging thick matters, how do we release them easily? These are the techniques, so affirmations is a form you can use this for it may only be a temporary period, and then naturally you just got it. But it's like a way, so you find yourself going to an old pattern, and I'll use myself as I gotta work 6 days. I am not limited by time, and abundance is always flowing. Everything is always working out. My body. It's okay, heart. You're not tense. You're expanding. And you are worthy. And then all of a sudden this release happens in this area that my body's been speaking. It's like, in that support area. This where your body is supported. Almost like your cord, your spinal and your core needs to be protected of that pure energy flowing so that it can be aligned. Like literally your body can be in alignment for greater health, as well as your mind, as well as your soul and heart energy and energy body. So we go into multi levels here. This is why I say don't get too attached here, because you're clearing. Remember, this is very thick stuff. Remember, it takes time to sometimes do house cleaning, and you're doing an inner house cleaning. So I'm also in the process of, we just moved into a new home, which is a beautiful new home, and I'm so grateful for it. And so there's a process to unraveling and unfolding. So remember, you're clearing out, you're organizing, unpacking, and clear, giveaways, and clear out and simplifying and keeping only what you're using. At least that I'm into this, like everything. If you have a thing within your presence dwelling, then let's have those things represent purpose. If having pictures of high spiritual beings is a way to lift your energy, then okay. If stones and Himalayan salt lamps and diffusers, and this is me personally, the things I like, will lift the vibration and be a pleasantry of energy within the universe, that's where I try to have the dwelling space be amongst these alignments. As the rest of the stuff may have, someone gave it to you and you kept it because someone gave it to you, and you're just an empath who's sweet. So you're like, really did it for me in the energy, but I'm accepting it because this person. Well, you know what? I love you. God bless you. This doesn't resonate with me, but someone else is going to love this, and we thank you for sharing it so that someone else can have this that will lift their spirits. So someone else will be like, this is what made it through my day, just seeing this one saying on this piece of knit, I don't want to say knit, hanging device that was creatively art, put a little thing about thoughts. And, I got one of these today, for example, and someone gave me or someone gave us, because I just got married recently, and at our wedding we got these gifts, and it was wonderful. And so it's got this vibration where I'm like, I'm gonna clear my thoughts. I'm not gonna get lost in them, and I don't want to be. We're awakened. So that for some reason, someone else this would be like letting go, and they would have a major spiritual experience. For me, this is like just limiting. I don't know why, but it does not resonate with the words that I want to speak, because word is power. So I'm trying my best to say, everything is always working out as it is in this very moment. As I'm saying, I'm trying. This is another thing that just came up on the video in the moment, in the spot. You're being. You are the essence of. And that it is. And so I just right now claimed that everyone on this planet is in their true essence. And so be it. That's a strong energy. And saying everybody be at their greatest, wonderful, most happiest, greatest everything. And just in oneness. And everyone's great. And everything is working out for everyone. Every time, all the time, and every now. There we are. We're free. That's it. We're free. We are 100% free. Cleared. I look forward to meeting soul tribes. I look forward to reaching out. I look forward to hearing from all of you out there who are aligning in this process and have a feel a resonance within the energy, and you want to reach out. I'm so grateful for that. And if you feel inspired, please by all means do, because I spend too much time holding back, too much time thinking when I have time, to realizing that I'm waking up to the present moment. So I look forward to hearing everyone in the present moment who feels inspired to reach out. And I'm so grateful to start this process. I woke up today just totally excited, like, when you know, you know. And I know I'm gonna go on YouTube, and I know this is the right thing to do, and it's not for like an ego-based thing, it's a spiritual, like, energy thing, and I'm like, yes! Victory! I am so excited to be here, and thank you so much, everyone, for opening heart space. I look forward to, connecting to heart safe energy. We are here as heart safe energy, everybody. We are here to guide each other because we are each other and we love each other, and everything is always working out. Blessings, love, peace, light, and joy. Purified in alignment, risen to its highest vibration in every soul. We are one, we are free, we are love. Mwah! Blessings!